Hello, and welcome back to this game. Yeah. Alright, Sampo's been spamming me. Sampo, certified ancient relic agent. Hello, good friend. Do you require any financial management services? I have a line of products that can help with that. They're so versatile and robust, you can recoup your investment in one cycle. Any interest? Say no more. I'll get it. You scam? Yeah, say no more. I'll get it. Give me 1 cent. Payment sent. Bing. Oh, hey there, friend. Chill out. Aren't you gonna ask me what kind of new scam this is? Huh? Are you scared? Scared of you, lady? I won't do it again. Let's pretend I never sent those to you. Please don't report me to the Silvermane guards, my friend. Hee hee. Hee hee. Don't hee hee me, I'm scared out of my pants. Miss? Dang it. You're not on the way to the guards, are you? Yes. Certified ancient relic agent. Hey fam, help me forward this link. Are you earning money selling ancient relics with a bear market? Well, the first half of the year, this kind of relic has been the most profitable. Consider it done. What if I refuse? Pay me first. Yeah, pay me first. Miss, that's too direct. Won't you help poor Sampo? Which relic was the most profitable? Because I want it. The article already wrote about it. It's ancient mobile phones. Those can put you in touch with ancient people after all. Huh? And the older the phone is, the more ancient those people are. You've earned back your investment the moment you bought one. You'll never go down in value. But if you don't believe me, then I can give you one. I'll put you on the waiting list, but you'll have to wait about 7 days. There's a waiting list for ancient relics? Yeah, only after the customer has put in an order can people go make. Make? Sorry, typo. I mean, dig. That's a very strange typo. Damn, I've been thinking about something. I think after being in the business for so long, I'm really tired. I wanna quit. What do you think? This is a good thing. This is a bad thing. Can't say for sure. Yeah, this is a bad thing. No, I think it's a good idea. I can't think of what else you can do aside from scamming people. You're so funny. I am still a traveling merchant in my daily hustle. It's not anything illegal. I just want to do a small business and live a simple life. That sounds good to me. For that to happen, I have to have a capital. Got a shower. Got a shower. Talk to you soon. I haven't finished yet. Friend? Hello? Are you really showering? He says I got a shower. My god. You just say I gotta go. It's too much detail. Too much detail. Unless you're trying to hint at something. Still too much detail. Initiate chat. Might as well use this. Where's the rabbit? Oh. You gotta initiate chat. It is weird. Anyway, let's do a daily. No, my thing's capped. So we'll do one of these first. Let's go for this. Right. Sure. The healing set. A good healing set for my Natasha.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Forward!
Here is thunder.
Nap time.
The fight is set. Conflict is pitiless.
That's better.
Savor it for me. Show no mercy. Here is thunder.
Forward!
Well timed.
Nap time.
Conflict is pitiless. Your end approaches. Savor it for me. Time.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Nap time.
Forward!
Nice. I like this. Gets a lot of extra shit. Looks like Blade's clothes. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Let's just keep going. Might as well since it's in the moment.
Here is thunder.
That's better.
The fight is set. Well time failed to set you.
Forward!
Savor it for me.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Nap time.
Failed to set you. Here is thunder. Conflict is pitiless.
Nap time.
Forward!
Your end approaches. Savor it for me. Time. Failed to set you.
One more time. Let's see what I got. It's not bad.
Here, the thunder! The fight is set.
Lance forward!
Conflict is pitiless.
Nap time.
Savor it for me. Fail to stand you. Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
That's better.
Timed.
Lance forward!
Your end approaches. Fail to stand you. Savor it for me.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Well, if someone needs attack to heal, so I have a set for them, I guess. I think that's low ultra. Cool. Already finished this. Aptitude showcase, where he showed it. It's all good. Alright, now we actually begin. Daily mission. Bored to death. Talk to Gilbert in the Silvermane Guard restricted zone. Gilbert, the old logistics officer in the Silvermane Guard restricted zone, seems to want help. What does he want now? Didn't he retire already? Hello. Anything I can help you with? Just say the word. May not hold a high office, but I still got my connections. Do you need help, old man? You're scared, young one. You arrived just in time. Come here, I have big news to share with you. Though I'm not sure it can be considered as good news. Youngsters from the logistics department were trying to convince me to stay after they heard I was retiring. They said that I couldn't handle things correctly without me leading the way. Maybe they were just being polite. Young people need to learn to grow by themselves. Yes. I thought the same at the beginning, but I wasn't expecting that they even asked their superior about this. Then Dunn came to me and asked me if I want to stay for another couple of months to train my successors. You know me, too shy to turn down such a sincere request. So you said yes? Then what about Leela? I was a bit emotional at that point, and agreed to his request. But when I gave it a second thought later, I felt bad for my wife and child. Now I have to wait for another handful of months. Cascade, young one, are you willing to help me once again? I wrote a letter to my wife and child to explain my situation. If you could deliver my letter to Leela. Piece of cake. Are you sure you won't regret it? Nothing to be regretful for. It would only be worth it to shine in my field for a while longer. While you're at it, can you go pick some flowers at the florist for Leela? Last time she gave me a bouquet, I want to give her something in return. As for the best type of flowers, I'll let you decide. I'm not so sure about her favorites now. Leela, forgive Dad. It'll just be several months. It won't be long. Gilbert's message. A letter from the Restricted Zone Logistics Officer Gilbert to his daughter Leela in the Overworld. Well, let's go grab some flowers.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Can't remember. Which flowers are which?
I can't decide.
I'd like to buy some flowers as a present. You came to the right place. If you could tell me about the person you're sending flowers to, I can give you some suggestions. The flowers are a gift to a daughter from her long-absent father. The flowers will be given to a beautiful girl. The flowers will be given to a kind animal lover. I'll take a bouquet of the most precious flowers here. Yes. The most precious? Assume you're sending flowers to a person of very high status? A marquis. A bouquet of marquises, thank you. Then my recommendation will be the marquises. They are the most exalted, beautiful, and delicate flowers in Bellabog. No one in high society would turn down a bouquet of marquises. It's just that marquises are quite expensive. Are you sure you want to buy some? I'll take a bouquet of marquises. Not even a... let me think again. Sure, one moment please. Here are your marquises. Thanks for the purchase, and have a lovely day. A stalk? Wait, it said bouquet. It's just a stalk. A stalk of exquisite marquis blossoms. It represents a status of prestige. She's definitely gonna love these flowers, good dang. No one will turn down the marquise. Oh, you're back. See any rare animal species? The dad wrote you a letter. Here. Another letter? Seems pretty homesick lately. Thanks for bringing it to me. Please, let me give you something for your trouble. Whoa. These are marquises? Did my dad ask you to buy these for me? They're gorgeous. Now I understand why they say marquises are the most precious flowers in Bellabog. It's a pity that Mum's allergic to it. I almost forgot about the letter. Let me see. Finished the letter from Gilbert. So Dad won't be home for a few more months. It's just too nice to say no. Are you upset? Of course not. Actually, reading between the lines, I can see that Dad's still passionate about his job. He just didn't want to admit it. He really doesn't need to apologize to Mum and me. We'd support his choice if the job makes him feel needed and fulfilled. Though, at his age, it'd be hard to change who he is. So we'll just support him without that unnecessary persuasion. Be understanding and considerate to each other even when separated. This is the meaning of family. Thank you for bringing my dad's letter, Cascade. Please accept these for your trouble. Oh my gosh, she actually gave me money? My keys were expensive as hell. And I didn't actually pay for it. Perfect. Assignment? Sure. Ah, that's enough. Perfect. Okay. Now let's get the mission out. We're doing For I Have Touched the Sky. Meet up with Welt at Stargazer Navalia. The Skyfaring Commission sent a message saying that there was a Starship crash in Stargazer Navalia, and hopes you can rescue the victim. Welt seems to be nearby. Hurry up and join him in searching for the victim. I don't know whose character quest this is, so I've left it blank in the descripto. Okay, I just have 2 more levels of these, and then 1 level of this. And then Pella will be pretty maxed out. But obviously I won't be using this set, it's just placeholder. I don't think I want her to break. Attack. I don't want her to be attack. Maybe. Nothing just scales off of attack. I want her to have a lot of energy recharge. So I might switch these out for something that gives you energy recharge, which is this. And advance forward. So it's ice. Energy recharge here. Now needs speed boots. No HP. Although it'll be good for her survivability. Defense now. Attack. Let's look for some speed boots. I got some. That's not attack. Damn it. You got some speed boots. Okay, I want attack and energy recharge as well as speed. So it's looking like this. See if there's any others that I can just take. Doesn't seem like it. I'll just take whatever Yukong has. Some speed here. I shouldn't really rely on speed substat. See Yukongs. Okay, let's just get rid of all these. Unequip them, and then I'm gonna equip them with actual stuff later on. It's my most well equipped. Oh, all maxed out. Well, I won't be able to do much. In fact, I won't be able to do anything. Her speed is 117. It needs 120 higher. Well, anyway, let's move on. Maybe I'll get some money from this quest. Welt, my dude. My main man. Too close.
We have the upper hand.
Now, it's time.
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches.
Ready for another?
Unnecessary.
Lance at the ready.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Maybe I should go around killing shit to get some credits. So, where's the crashed star skiff? Oh, there's a sky crane here.
Looks like there's smoke rising in the distance. Miss Chikwe sent us a side crane. See if you can get an aerial visual. This is an emergency. We need to find where the star skiff crashed as soon as possible.
It's basically Black Hawk Down. Connect the sky crane. And that's it.
We found it. Looks like the pilot isn't inside. If they escaped before it came down, they should still be nearby.
Would there actually be a pilot? Got some enemies here. No. It's because she's right there.
There. That must be who Miss Chikwe asked us to save. We need to hurry. Those abominations have trapped her. Be careful.
The dog's not supposed to be here. Set out. Puts me right next to her. Yeah, I was farming this domain thingy. I guess the star skiff ran out of power or something. Oh well.
Hey, get out of here! It's too dangerous. Go get someone from the Skyfaring Commission. Tell them Ching Ni is in trouble.
Chingy? It's okay, we're pretty tough. They're only abominations. We got this. Okay, see you later then.
No, it's too late to call for backup. Don't worry, Miss Ching Ni. The Skyfaring Commission sent us to help.
How dare you?
Data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Lance
Commencing support. Ready for another?
That'll take more than medicine. That's better.
Nice teamwork.
You impede me. Your end approaches. That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it for me.
We have the upper hand.
Get this guy.
That'll take more than medicine.
Unnecessary.
Lance at the ready.
I'll just break this guy.
You impede me. Fail to send you.
Enemy targets detected.
That's better.
Thanks for the support. Commencing support. Ready for another?
That'll take more than medicine.
I'm on guard.
Too easy. Oh, there's 4 dogs.
There are too many monsters. Let's hold out for a little longer. The Cloud Knights should be here soon.
Come on, you know you can one-shot them well.
Just run! These monsters can't get up here anytime soon.
And then they jump up
No
there.
can do, Miss Qingni. We're not abandoning you.
We won't leave you here. Hey, you think we can't take them? Mr. Yang, let's get out of here.
Hold out a little longer. I know you can do it.
No.
You two have held out long enough.
Yukong.
Help is at hand.
This is a Yukong story quest.
Cloud Knights, formation. Prepare to engage.
Guess Qingni failed her driving license or whatever, piloting
Hold on,
license.
Qingni. We're coming to get you.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
That paradise may be Savor it for me.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
You know what, might as well heal.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
We have the upper hand.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Lance at the ready.
The fight is set.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
That'll take more than medicine.
Unnecessary. I will dispatch you.
Commencing support. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Thanks for the
I'm
support.
on guard.
A blade knows no mercy. Fail to send you.
More, huh? Interesting.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
We have the upper hand.
Lance at the ready.
Too little.
Enemy targets detected.
That'll take more. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Unnecessary.
I'm on guard.
I will dispatch you. Your end approaches.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Naughty child. Nap time.
Enemy targets detected.
That'll...
Lance at the ready.
A blade knows me.
After cleansing the area of the abomination, the Cloud Knights rescued the trapped girl.
I didn't
Chingy.
know the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission dealt with situations like this in person.
Yeah, she did it herself.
Indeed. I should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Qing Ni decided to put herself in danger and trouble our
herself in
esteemed
danger.
guests with her safety. As her mother,
As
I
her
couldn't
mother?
sit idly by.
Oh. Mother? So that's my... Wait, you don't even have the same hair color. What the fuck?
Qing Ni, have you thanked your benefactors yet?
Benefactors. Didn't
Thank
say
you,
benefactors.
benefactors.
What are you doing? You're reminding me of
No
certain
need,
someone.
Miss Qingni. It was nothing.
As easy as taking out the trash. It was all thanks to Madame Yukong's timely appearance. I didn't really do anything.
No need to be humble. You took great risks for the Xianzhou. I saw what you did. It was because of both of you that Qing Ni escaped unscathed. Words cannot express my gratitude. In fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite you to the Palace of Astrum for tea. It is about time we knew each other better.
The feeling is mutual, Lady Yukong. We would be honored.
Then, for now, I will excuse myself. Qing Ni's irresponsible actions caused much trouble for the two of you. Allow me to apologize once again on her behalf.
You always do this, Mother. Scold me before figuring out what actually happened. It was a dire situation. I was the only one who could...
Dire situation.
You promised me, Qing Ni. We shall discuss this when we return. Please excuse us, benefactors. I look forward to our meeting.
Was she the messenger or something?
I didn't know Yukong had that side to her.
Didn't know Yukong was a mother. You mean a scary mom side? You mean a warlock side? Yeah, scary mom side.
You have a unique way of putting things. But you're not wrong. Appearances seemingly tell us little about the lives of the Xianzhou's leaders, no matter how long those lives may have been. Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Only then was it clear that she, too, is somebody's mother.
I feel like you relate to this a lot, Mr. Yang.
Yes. After all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's homework and whether their
Joyce.
lunch is healthy enough.
Oh, Joey.
But there's something I don't understand. Yes, Qing Ni piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself in danger, but she meant well. Nevertheless, Yukong's reaction suggests that there was something more.
Of course, yes.
Anyway, let's head over to the Palace of Astrum. Best not to keep Yukong waiting.
We don't have to get there early, right? To the palace!
Let's avoid sudden exclamations like that once we're in the palace. Remember, this is no field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission. We'll need to act with diplomatic decorum.
Diplomatic decorum!
All right, let's head out before it gets late.
They actually reacted to when she exclaimed that. Still
It's
got a
getting
buttload
late.
of quests here.
Where to now?
Dating. Oh, I've got to stay away from the dating. You might start a quest. Stay lying. Hello. You touch the embroidered bell under his paws and it shoots you a glare. You might think you're imagining things, but you aren't. Oh yeah, I love to slap that ball, you know? I know what it is about it. It's like it's huge and round, you just want to slap it. The ball. Yeah, the ball right there. Just gotta clarify.
Why won't you listen to me?
Oh, eavesdrop.
Because it's my
Ah, shit, I
life.
can't sit down. Well, now I understand why most of this place is empty. Hey, can I talk to you, Sikui? Maybe you can enlighten me? Testing. What can I do for you today? Can I talk about what's actually happening in the room? They're arguing here. Wait, what? What's that noise? Oh, it's a chest. Oh, miss. I'm standing right here. How dare you? This is the Palace of Astrum, the private hub for the Skyfaring Commission where important affairs are handled. You can't just muck around here like that. Hang on. What are you doing back there? Didn't I warn you last time not to mess around with official documents? But that's where the chest is. This is part of the way of Trailblaze. That's also where your pathway to prison is. Just because you said something justifiable to you doesn't change the fact that you're about to become a criminal. So you're one of those nameless then. I know exactly what people like you are up to. Wherever you go, you just can't refrain from wandering about, kicking down doors to snoop around, regardless of whether the host has invited you or not. Invited you to or not. Your greatest enemy is a locked chest, and if you can't open it, you'll lose sleep wondering about what's inside. Not even a trash can is safe from your prying eyes. With any living thing you meet, you try to strike up a conversation about anything. And if they're not reciprocal to your communication attempts, you check if a tire getting crosshair has appeared on yes. See if they're an enemy. If you ask me what the most terrifying threat in the entire universe is, it's got to be your insatiable curiosity. As for the most fearsome creature, I'm afraid the Antimatter Legion and Abominations of Abundance both have to make way for you. Penetrating insight. Hey, go easy on me. Penetrating insight. The man suddenly falls silent as he buries his memories deep within the shadow of his furrowed brows. Because I was once just like you. I was once a nameless. Archivili may have faded away, but their legend still lives on. I was bristling with the excitement of adventure, just like you, opening up any old chest with reckless abandon. Until one day, I trod on some twigs sprouted from the sacred Von Wyck forest. The laws of the forest dictate that any broken twig must be repaid in kind, with 2 broken ribs. Although my physical injury soon mended itself, psychological scars have cut deeply for the rest of my life. You're still young. You don't understand the terrors of following the wrong calling. I'll keep an eye on you to help prevent you from going down the same cursed path I took. So long as you're anywhere around the Palace of Astrum, I'll be watching you. Capiche? Anywhere. Okay, he's actually watching. Best regards. Oh, it's getting shrewder when trading with the Shinzo. It's you. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? It's just brimming. Wen Furui. It's me, Cascade. You still remember me? I'm Wen Furui. I asked you to deliver something back when we were at the Herta space station. No. Doesn't really ring a bell. I always wanted Asta, the acting lead researcher, to transfer me. And now here I am in the Foxian capital I've dreamed about, thanks to you. Alright, the Foxian booty guy. I feel sorry for the Foxians in Shinto now. Foxian capital? Asta made an egregious call. Yeah, I feel sorry for the Foxians in Senjo now. They don't make me out to be some sort of monster. I've got a good rep. Just ask the folks over at the space station. Not to mention I came to Shinto with the purpose of engaging in trade and academic exchange. I've been in Shinto for a while now and see many Foxian ladies every day. But do you know which one I care about the most? Oh, not the Foxian beauty. Madame Yukong? Not interested in that. You should be more low-key. Yeah, Madame Yukong? She is very charming, but I see her as a star to appreciate from afar. She is beyond my approach. Can't you see she's out of my league? You're weird. Maybe? Nope. You're weird. Don't judge me by worldly norms. I'm actually keen on Madame Yukong's secretary, the one named Sikui. If only I could talk to her. Okay, let's just talk for now. No problem. Ask me anything and we'll trade stories. What are you doing in Shinto? Didn't I say I'm a transferred researcher to Shinto? Madame Herta does some work with Shinto. So all I need is approval from the locals. I work for the Department of Implement Arts. Have you heard of Shinto's fellow Earth Tech? If the negotiations go well, that'd be my research. See, other than checking out the Foxian ladies, I've got a purpose for being here. Have you told any of the Foxian ladies how you feel? Nope. You know, despite giving courtship advice to countless colleagues of mine at the space station, I've never been in a relationship before. Plus, I'm rather shy. I got it? Say no more. All talk, no action. You know everything, don't you? That's why I need your help. I'll see you when I'm ready. Alright. Thought you were not interested in a relationship. That's in the past. The galaxy was the only thing on my mind back on the space station. Don't laugh, I'm serious. When people ask me what's my type, I'd say no one's my type. Until I met a Foxian lady, it turned out I wasn't looking for anybody because I had never met anyone like her. I couldn't wait to get here after realizing that. I'm eager to start a new life. Okay. It's pretty damn bad. No problem, sister. I'll scratch your back and you scratch mine. No thanks. I'm out here. Hey, Sikui. Oh, dang it. You're as busy as a bee. Oh. Yeah, I was so busy. I almost kicked myself in the face. Wait, what? All that day's work in the Skyfaring Commission. Time for the guild's list to be updated once again. So, if you're here to invite me out for tea or theater, forget it. Does it ever feel like someone here is slacking off? Shouldn't you hand over the guild's list work to the guild to do themselves? Does it feel like someone's here is slacking off? Yeah, I mean, I only see you sauntering out around as you do. Hang on. What's Yunmin doing right now? He's staring daggers at us over here. Is he mad about something? We're both working for the same Skyfaring Commission. How is he able to slack off so openly? Excuse me, I need to have a word with him. You watch as the two of them start bickering, each ducking the other's question, bringing up each other's backers, whispering about other colleagues' incompetence, shouting about an already oversaturated workload. Yanming finally breaks for pause. just as security takes the chance to shove a pile of documents into Yanming's hands, as if piercing him straight through the heart with a rapier. At last victory, Yanming is stunned. Before he slinks away dejected, the curtain falls on another trivial scene from the Palace of Astrum's millennia-old office drama. It's mine now. What? I thought it was a chest inside a chest. Hey, Yanming. Best regards. Oh, I got the chest. I was actually talking to you about Wenfuri. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, it's time to move on. Time to continue the quest.
You know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Lafu's best pilot, just like you were.
And then she crashed, though.
Talent? You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers. Do you think stealing a star skiff and taking to the skies is a show of talent? What about being trapped by abominations? Did you at any moment think about what I would feel if something happened to you? Do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work responsibly in your post. Not only have you broken the Skyfaring Commission's regulations, you've broken your promise to me.
No, different eyes.
I already told you. I had no choice.
No choice?
I want to help you and the Skyfaring Commission, not sit at my desk dealing with never-ending papers. That job doesn't suit me.
She's too much like her mother.
I got the highest grade in the fighter pilot test. They all said I was a genius, like you. Like mother, like daughter.
Yep, like
they
mother,
were all
like daughter.
jealous of me. But no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back. You would never have allowed me to go if I told you about it.
Dang straight.
Behind my back? Do you really think you could have walked into the test and sat in the cockpit if I hadn't given my permission behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes?
As for genius, don't mention that word to me again. Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? Don't understand.
This is in the blood.
And I don't understand why you don't understand. Why can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Helmmaster's daughter? Don't you realize how ridiculous that is? You may not want to fly anymore, but don't trap me down here with you.
No, she does want to fly.
Qingni, where are you going? I'm sorry you had to witness this.
Oh, that's great.
Apologies,
Just got
Madam
my popcorn.
Yukong. We should have given you some time.
Yes, apologies. Mr. Yang, I told you we'd be early.
You're right. An oversight on my part.
On the contrary, I apologize for allowing my own personal matters to encroach on your time.
We don't intend to pry into private business, Helmmaster Yukong. But if there's anything we can help with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Family issues, I'm afraid. You probably heard a thing or two just now. Despite my earnest wish that she continue in her post, Qingni is fixated on becoming a fighter pilot. I may seem overbearing, but the situation she gets herself into sent a shiver up my tail. It's funny, isn't it? I've seen every disaster imaginable, from the abundance axis to a living planet. I thought I'd forgotten what fear was. But when I fought alongside you, I realized there are still things that can terrify
Oh, she got
me.
traumatized. Maybe she had
Sorry.
2 children.
Talking about such vexing matters is unbecoming in front of guests.
2
I
daughters.
invited you here to gain a better understanding of the Express, not bore you with these trivialities. Oh, I prepared refreshments for you. Please, you must try this excellent whale tide spring.
She doesn't seem like she's quite in the mood. Though things didn't get off to a great start, everyone enjoyed this meeting with Yukong.
Please accept these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter. I'd heard that the Nameless had traversed the Starry Sea, but I wasn't prepared for how much I could learn from you.
Well, I'd heard from members of the Skyfaring Commission that you were a top-tier pilot, Madam Yukong, and an ace among the Cloud Knights. Now that I've seen you in action, I know the rumors were true. I hope to witness your flying ability for myself one day.
She gave up on flying.
We'll head off now. The Commission must be busy. I look forward to our next meeting, Madam Yukong.
On my flying ability, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, Mr. Yang. The sky no longer suits me.
Or is it vice versa? You no longer suit the sky. Anyway, oh shit, wrong. Too much Genshin.
Looks like you still wish to talk.
Why you sound so sad?
Seems our every meeting is accompanied by an incident of some sort. I hope I can meet the Astral Express crew under better circumstances next time.
Oh, I guess she doesn't want to talk.
Madam Yukong, you're my role model. I'd work overtime just for you.
She's over there, you know. No, she flies a big ass ship. Oh well, whatever. Leave the Palace of Astrum. Then we'll meet Chingni outside. A chimney. Oh my god, so close to dating. Don't trigger dating, don't trigger dating. Hello.
You two, please, wait.
Oh, I can see Deeting's tail.
Thank you for saving me, benefactors. And I'm sorry you had to witness all that.
Understand, it's the parent-child relationship. You shouldn't have talked like that to your mother. I get it.
So you've experienced it yourself, benefactor. That's great. I mean, I'm happy I finally found someone who can understand me.
Yeah, I argue with Kafka all
I've
the
had
time.
the hairpin ceremony. I'm an adult now. I have the right to pursue my dreams. Mom still insists on sheltering me under her wing, as if I can't even stay alive without her.
Miss Chingni, these are family matters. I'm not sure it's my place to comment. However, in my personal experience, becoming a parent often means we become obstinate. To erode a rock, one must be patient and persistent, like water.
Be like water.
What I mean to say is, instead of trying to prove yourself suddenly, perhaps you could demonstrate your ability to look after yourself methodically, over time. Don't you think, Miss Chingni?
Don't think I have the qualifications to advise here. When it comes to family stuff, I leave it to Mr. Yang. Yeah, he's a family man.
My mom is actually
Pretty
a
much
reasonable
the
person,
dad.
but she gets
Astral
unreasonable
Express.
as soon as I mention flying. She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged
the
me
toys?
away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced me to study for ages. I did everything I could to work my way into the Skyfaring Commission. But she used her authority to assign me a desk job. Every time I walk along Starwatcher Avenue and look up at those ships flying freely across the sky, I feel empty inside.
So why'd you crash your ship?
Speaking of empty inside, so how were Mom's refreshments? Good?
Empty inside? What do you mean empty inside with that? Yes, the aroma was incredible. Help yourself, I'm sure there's some left over. Yeah.
I've been so angry today I forgot to eat anything. How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do the same. Let me take you around Starskiff Haven. We can try the most authentic snack on the LaFu.
Okay. Dating? You just stay right there. Sushia. I won't talk to anyone. I'm not sure what'll happen if I talk to people. Might trigger some quests. Is this meant to be a vending machine? Look how thin it is. Courier package. Is that thing for the Shenzhou? You're looking at courier packages instead of trash cans? Must be. Alright, vending machine.
We're here. The thing about the most authentic snack on the Cienjo Lafu is it's a drink. And it's inside this vending machine.
It's rather thin. Wow, the full 5-star treatment. Tea yen. I got enough in the Palace of Astrum. Wow, the full 5-star treatment.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have the money for anything fancy. Here, Mung Bean Soda. 1 can each. This thing has a bit of a unique flavor, but I love it.
Let me try. A nostalgic experience.
Nostalgic?
Oh, is there a drink like this where you're from?
No, this reminds me of when I first boarded the Express and forced myself to drink Himiko's coffee, and how my taste buds never fully recovered.
How is it? Bearable?
Delicious. Simply delicious. Rich. Hey, wanna have a bucket? Are you sure you're not angry at us for rescuing you? Yeah, let's be rude.
Don't worry. I choked the first time too. Have a few more sips. It takes a while for the unique flavor to, work. But I guess not everyone can accept what I like. Just like flying. Well, don't force yourself. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, I know a really great place in Starskiff Haven to Starskiff watch.
just like flying. Oh. Press Cycrane? Wait, I talked to you before, I'm pretty sure. Look at the starships continue. I can imagine how it could be really cool. But I think you need more dense buildings just to get that feeling.
You know, there are a lot of mung bean soda moments in life. If you don't try, you won't know. Unique experiences are often a product of risky choices.
Tell that to my mom. Her #1 life lesson is, you can't turn back once you enter the sky. Pilots are always dancing with death. I know she's right. I know being a fighter pilot is an exhausting and dangerous job. But I still want to fly among the stars. To fight for the Cienjo Alliance across the vast galaxy.
Why are you so dedicated to that idea, Miss Jingmi?
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition?
Birth fate?
Soon after a child is born, we surround them with items that represent future destinies.
Alright, like little toys. And then they gotta pick one. Well, you just lay a bunch of toys around a child, around a baby. And then the first one they go to is what they'll end up becoming. Apparently.
If the child reaches for a jade abacus, then they'll grow up to be a diviner. If they reach for a sword, then they'll grow up to be a famous warrior. And if they reach for a toy star skiff,
they'll become a toy salesman? They'll become a Starskiff pilot? So you reach for the Starskiff? Yeah, they become a toy salesman?
What? No. It means they'll become a pilot.
Have you
Mom
ever
reached
thought
for the
about
star
becoming a
skiff and
toy
showed a
salesman?
natural talent for flying. General Jing Yuan recruited her to the Cloud Knights as soon as she was old enough. That's how she became a fighter pilot. Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3 beast ships in a hail of Barissan anti-aircraft fire. Like an arrow tearing through a thunderstorm. She also holds the Skyfaring Commission records for speed and enemy vessels destroyed. I'm proud to be Madame Yukong's daughter. I've wanted to become a legend like her for as long as I can remember.
I can imagine. A parent is often a child's first hero, and their image can influence their whole life.
She never told me any of those stories herself. And she hasn't piloted a star skiff since the 3rd Denizens of Abundance War. She doesn't even bring up her military achievements. I used to watch her fly when I was young. Then one time, I stole a star skiff and I tried all kinds of difficult maneuvers. Turns out I was as talented as she was. Not only did I survive the flight, my landing was perfect.
You mean to say you're better?
I remember feeling so happy when they took me to see my mom. There I was boasting about the flight, expecting her to laugh, pat my head, say, "That's my girl," or something. But boy, I've never seen her so scary.
She was pissed.
I admit, I deserve to be punished. You can't let a kid get away with stealing a star skiff. But my mom was angry about more than that. She was angry because I viewed her as a role model. Because I had the same talent as her. I don't understand it.
Nah, she just doesn't want you to
never
surpass her.
want their children to be in danger. I think I can understand, Madame Yukong.
But flying is the only thing I want to do. I've already touched the sky.
Does that mean you want to become a sky person? Oh, Qingni receives a message and frowns as she reads it. Get back to work.
It's Mom's secretary, Miss Sequay. She just sent me a message. Mom lost one of her trinkets in Stargazer Navalia when she came to save me.
Why'd she send it to you then?
Miss Sequay suggested I find the trinket and return it to Mom. Said it might help me get back in her good books.
Huh.
In Stargazer Navalia? Let's go with you and have a look.
Is it really okay to bother you two again?
No. The goal of the express crew is to help other people. Our way of saying thanks for the mung bean soda. Even though it was terrible.
Sorry. Please don't mention the mung bean soda again.
Mung beans okay, but soda? It better not be fizzy, because that sounds disgusting. Qingni's memories. Qingni remembered how affectionate her mother was, but she also remembered how stubborn and unreasonable her mother was when it came to becoming a pilot. Yes. Yes. Here's pretty close. Alright.
Will of preservation.
Charge! Excuse me. Let's move it down this way.
The fight with the abominations was pretty chaotic. I think Mom's trinket would have dropped around here.
Do you know what it looks like, Miss Qingni?
Let me think. It should be a little square thing. She's usually got something like that on her.
Square talisman.
This is your area of expertise.
Must be a picture of her other daughter or son. Isn't combat my expertise? Isn't solving puzzles my expertise? Who do you think I am, D-Team? Yes.
Your powers of perception are impressive, that's all. I think you're the right person for the job.
Investigate. Find the missing item. Oh, what the hell's this? I don't think that's it.
Come on, are you kidding? It's a trinket, remember? You think my mom would carry this with her?
Yes.
It's a beautiful vase, though. What an intricate pattern. Isn't that the divine beast fortune pattern?
You're so smart, Mr. Yang.
Well, I only recently found out about it.
I would not know. Birdcage. Must be it.
Birdcage? Huh. That reminds me. Have you guys heard of the birds that live in the Everhunt Plains? They have beautiful feathers, but you can't domesticate them. They don't live long if you lock them in a cage. Makes sense. How could a bird that's known the sky live in a cage?
Every time she just gets back to it. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and just move on. Oh, this must be it. Broken weapons. Oh,
A
broken
Devastator
weapon.
glaive? Is this from the battle? There were a lot of Cloud Knights.
No. This is only a replica. Probably some kind of film prop.
Film prop. What's it doing here? Express safety set, automatic control, right control, turn to the safe zone.
Well, this is too big for a trinket.
Make sure this is pretty big too. It just has a symbol on it. Oh well. Let me see if there's one on this side. Probably not, right? Yeah, this must be the last. Oh well, whatever.
Mom always carries this trinket around with her, but I never realized there was something inside.
There's something inside.
Is this the Hunt Crest?
Modern art? A lucky charm? I don't get it. Yeah, modern art?
This is what pilots hang in their Starskiff cockpits for good luck.
It must be very close to Helmmaster Yukong's heart. Let's head back, Miss Qingni. I think you should return this trinket in person. This is an opportunity for the two of you to talk.
Not yet. I want to go back later. There's something I hope you two can help me with first.
If you want us to help you persuade your mother, I'm afraid that could be difficult. It's not easy to solve a family dispute as an outsider.
Well, then don't be an outsider, Welt.
No, you misunderstand.
Just get in.
I just want
get
to
in.
know what she's thinking. What turned an ace pilot, someone who loved to fly, into someone like her? My mom clearly misses her flying days, otherwise she wouldn't keep this on her person. But she doesn't fly anymore and refuses to let me become a fighter pilot. Why?
I mean, she's flying this giant ship.
Maybe we can ask some people who might know the truth.
Like Jing Yuan? We could ask around the Skyfaring Commission. Who would that be?
I think we should try General Jing Yuan first. He's been busy at the Seat of Divine Foresight recently. We might not get to see him right away. Still, it's worth a try. He was the one who promoted Helmmaster Yukong. He probably knows more about her past than anyone.
General Jing Yuan? Are you sure it's okay to go straight to him? Oh, right. You're the General's guests. Even so, this is asking a lot of you.
It's just two of us.
If we can get to the bottom of why Helm Master Yukong no longer flies, we might be able to find out why she doesn't want you to be a fighter pilot. We can't help you too directly, but an indirect conversation like this might give us a clue on how to convince your mother.
Leave it to us. Do you really know Jing Yuan that well?
Don't worry. General Jing Yuan is understanding. I'm sure a small visit won't trouble him, especially if it's about a young girl's future.
In that case, thank you so much, benefactors. I'll head back to Starskiff Haven. I'm not ready to return to the Skyfaring Commission yet.
Divine Arrow Embers. At the end of the Third Denizens of Abundance War, Rainbow Arbiter's sky-shattering Lux Arrow wiped out everything along the way. The Shentel people used the burning embers of the arrow to create many divine objects, and this is one of them. Yukong carries it with her, lest she forgets. That's least. Lest is just... oh, whatever. We were so happy back then. I want to stay there with you forever. Just made an emblem. So many quests. So many quests.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Let's not give ourselves away and make sure where Kafka is first. What? Excuse me? Kafka? May I ask if you coming here? Whatever. I want to go inside. Would you please wait for a moment? I'll go and report in for you. I don't like it when these quests conflict with each other. Don't do that again. Hey, just waltzing in. Just waltzing in. Hello, Qingzu. Skate, heard so much about you, but never had the chance to chat with you. May I ask, how can we help you today at the Sea of Divine Foresight? Oh, nothing. I'm just strolling about. I'd like to learn more about the Sea of Divine Foresight's work. I have to warn you, travelers making inquiries into military secrets is generally known as espionage. If you ever really got nothing better to do, I think that Petrichor Inn is looking for cleaners. I know the proprietress there can introduce you. Might just help you shake the stereotype of being a lazybones. I've got an attitude issue. I think working at the Sea of Divine Foresight would really suit me. Would you please write me a letter of recommendation? Yeah. I think I could do your job. I'm sorry, you must be mistaken. My job description isn't actually chatting with an idler and helping them kill time. Alright, fine, I'll let up on you. You're one of Jing Yuan's guests, after all. My name is Qingzu, and I'm a counselor here at the Sea of Divine Foresight. Come find me if you ever got any important matters to discuss. Fabulous foresight. Though everything may change in a flash, my strategies can keep things under control. I'd like to know more about the Sea of Divine Foresight. Please let me remind you that most of the information we handle here is top secret. Basically, please be careful and considerate of your questions, and try your best not to ask anything too sensitive. What do counselors get up to? Counselor is the title in the Cloud Knight forces. We're in charge of strategic planning and processing information, helping the captain make better decisions. I'm no great talent, but humbly hold the position of chief counselor. But Jing Yuan is a meticulous and insightful general, so most of the time I'm left feeling like a handyman who just passes on intelligence. I said too much. Did you just call Jing Yuan by his first name? Are you playing down your role a little bit here? Yeah, you call Jing Yuan by his first name? You call him Jingy? Yes, he said we have to be strict with our official chain of command during battle. But back here in the Sea of Divine Foresight, we can call each other by our first names. Over time, I slowly got used to it. You got any secrets you can share about the Sea of Divine Foresight? Alright, fine. Here's some top secret intel, so don't leak it. According to the public records of the Sea of Divine Foresight, Yanqing is still young, but word on the street is that Yanqing ain't as young as he seems. In reality, he's already of advanced years. Some of us Vidyadhara folks are like that too, where we stop aging when we hit adolescence. Oh, she's at Vidyadhara, I didn't even notice the ears. Didn't all Vidyadhara have pointy ears? Yanqing used to have a pair of beautiful pointy ears, but one day, a rat infestation broke out at the Sea of Divine Foresight during Yanqing's afternoon nap. That was when a giant rat nibbled his ears' pointy ends away. Poor Yanqing, he's been afraid of rats since then. To protect his own image, he kept his true lineage a secret, claiming to be a young Shenzhou native. Look, you gotta keep this to yourself, because all those who have realized his secret got vanished without a trace. Does that mean you are getting vanished as well? I'd be fine as long as you don't tell anyone else. Just bullshitting. I have nothing else to ask you. On your way then. I won't see you out. If you have any serious business to discuss next time, come and find me. Hey, Jingyuan.
Mr. Yang, and you?
Cascade.
What brings you to the seat of divine foresight this time? It's nothing urgent. We were hoping to understand Helmmaster Yukong a little better.
Yukong? I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a star skiff to assist in the present crisis, but ran into trouble herself. She was only saved thanks to a couple of travelers. On behalf of the Law Fu, you have my thanks once again. The seat of divine foresight heard that Yukong was seldom seen, but often fierce temper was on display. I believe the two of you were caught between mother and daughter.
Oh boy, that sounds like a...
We heard that Helmmaster Yukong was an outstanding pilot, but that she refuses to let her daughter embark on the same career.
Yes.
Yukong herself is best placed to answer such questions.
Except she won't.
But naturally, you are here because you fear that Helmmaster Yukong would decline to answer.
Not fear, but know for certain.
If you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity, perhaps we can take a small step back from the topic at hand. What do you wish to know about Yukong the pilot?
Yukong the pilot. Qingni's memories. Yes?
Did Qingni tell you any of this? It all serves to remind me. A long time ago, a young Foxian girl, charged by the Knights with a high-speed flight violation,
3 times,
was brought before me as punishment.
Spread through 3
Now,
red lights or whatever.
She's the Madam Helmmaster, my equal.
Equal, huh?
If I were to turn back the sands of time and try to convince my past self that the little girl in front of me would one day become a wise and experienced Helmmaster, I would have probably never have believed it.
Little girl.
The Yukong of the past was nothing like she is now, spending her days surrounded by documents at her desk. She was a flaming wind. The only one who could ever calm her was her comrade.
Oh. Comrade, huh? Guess that's who died.
Yes. Large fighter starskiffs need to be operated in pairs.
In pairs, huh?
One pilot takes the helm, the other controls the turrets.
Makes sense, I guess.
The legend of the ace fighter pilot is incomplete without the ace gunner. Yukong's partner was Sai. Both at the controls and behind the turret. Sai was like a cold blade. Efficient, decisive. Unfeeling when she had to be. It's hard to imagine such contrasting personalities working in perfect harmony. As I mentioned, the campaign inflicted heavy losses on the Xianzhou Air Force.
If this Sai was also a Foxian, maybe, just maybe Qingni is not Yukong's daughter, but Sai's daughter. That would be a twist. What happens if I do it again?
Did Qingni tell you it?
Okay, it's just
if
the
I
same shit.
returned back to Yukong of the... She was... Yes. Large the legend of the... Both at the... It's hard to imagine.
Divine Arrow Embers.
This is... a divine object from the Rainbow Arbiter? Where did you find this?
Inside a trinket belonging to Yukong. Qingni gave it to us. Picked it off the road?
Which road? I should head there myself. A divine object like this possesses a market value of at least 20,000 strails.
Is that a lot of money?
She's kidding. This object has been stored inside Helmmaster Yukong's personal trinket all along. Miss Qingni lent it to us. She thought it might be a way to find out more about Yukong's past and why she no longer flies.
This object is no ordinary trinket. It has borne witness to blood and tears. I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt. But have you heard of the Denizens of Abundance Wars?
Yeah.
As the Xianzhou has continued to cleanse the universe of immortal abominations, so too has the Abundance Axis succeeded in breaching our defensive lines. They pushed the Xianzhou to the brink of disaster. 30 years ago, the Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fenghu were besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of warfare between the Xianzhou Alliance and the Denizens of Abundance, that air battle was one of the most tragic. We were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of Abundance. Almost 1 million fighter pilots fought in the bitter battle. Those who survived numbered no more than 100,000. Had the Rainbow Arbiter not descended and destroyed the enemy's assault with their sky-shattering Lux Arrow, who's to say whether the Luofu would still be here today? Such divine objects were forged from the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind.
Was it
For the
from
survivors,
destroyed?
These relics contain the blood of their comrades.
Oh.
The ashes of their enemies. And the dust of their memories.
So this is the same thing like you would, like Dan Shu's friend. What's her name? I can't remember her name. But yeah, collateral damage from, the Arbiter's Divine Arrow. So this would have, their allies' side as well. Will be turned to ash and embers. So it's literally their remains.
Yukong is a survivor of that war. Her best friend, Cai, perished on the battlefield.
I don't have any other questions. Thank you, General.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason behind Helmmaster Yukong's reluctance to fly, nor do I want to open up old wounds. However, it is difficult to discard one's past. Yukong and Sai trusted each other with their lives. The Helmmaster will have strong memories of that time. Perhaps it is not my place to say, but I believe Qingni has the right to know about the past, as the past is starting to affect her future.
Thank you, General.
Thank you, General. We apologize for taking up your time with such triviality.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality? If you ask me, the mountains of documents and the seat of divine foresight are the only triviality around here.
We'll take our leave. Let's go. We should head to Starskiff Haven and find Qingni.
Jing Yuan's memories. Jing Yuan still clearly remembers these two young pilots. They were optimistic, brave, and talented, but he also remembers how it all ended.
Oh, something else on your mind?
Yes, I have a few other questions. Oh, let's get out of here. Wait, what? Is that Kujasara? Oh, Qingni. Traversing this vast universe in the blink of an eye. Cascade, did you learn anything from General Jingyuan? Sikui said Mum's busy, so I'm headed back to the Skyfaring Commission. If you did learn something, can you come meet up with me? I want to ask my Skyfaring Commission colleagues as much as I can, but I don't know how to start. Do you know Sai? You mentioned Sai. Yeah, do you know Sai? Oh, just look at that. I heard she was your mother's best friend. I actually guessed there would be some connection. It's hard to explain over text. Let's meet up. See you in a bit. See you later. Is Yukong actually here? No, doesn't seem like it. Maybe she went to pay her respect.
Oh, you're here. My mom isn't in a great mood. She went for a walk.
Oh. Isn't in a great mood? She skipped work? Sounds like a great mood.
My mom isn't the irresponsible type. She only skips work if she's managed to delegate everything.
You two are very similar.
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight. The only difference is that I come to this side of Starskiff Haven and she heads to the other. That way, we don't bump into each other.
It's actually kind of cute. It's a bit childish. It's a bit silly. Yeah, it's kind of cute.
Really? I think it's silly. Anyway, did you find anything out from General Jing Yuan?
You relay the information provided by Jin Yuan to Qingni.
Did Helmmaster Yukong never bring this up with you?
I was always curious about her past, but she either dodged my questions or pretended not to hear them. In the end, I realized she probably experienced something that left a scar.
Yes.
A scar that never fully healed. I never asked her again.
She was afraid of you ending up like her friend. Even a flying ace can get into trouble.
Yes. Yukong doesn't want you to feel the pressure of her name. Besides, reputation and talent count for something, but you need luck on the battlefield.
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing her friend. And she thinks that my talent makes it more likely that she'll lose me in the same way?
I can't guarantee that's what she's thinking, Miss Qingni. You should talk with her yourself.
You're right, Mr. Yang. But I still have something else to check first. This pass that General Jing Yuan mentioned is probably archived in the Palace of Astrum.
Oh, archived.
I remember watching her handle a document with great care before she filed it away. It looked like a diary.
Her personal diary?
Do you still remember where it was filed, Miss Qingni?
Vaguely. But there are so many files stored in the Skyfaring Commission. Could I ask you benefactors to look for it with me?
All right.
A couple of Outworlders going through Skyfaring Commission files isn't a good look.
No, that's great.
I'm afraid we can only accompany you, Miss Qingni. You'll need to do the searching yourself.
Of course. You're right. Sorry.
That's all good. I'll just chill with my mung bean soda. Projection. Investigate. Oh, multiple investigates. Alright, I'll investigate here. The desktop background on this calculation device is a line of floating calligraphy. Yanming's workstation. Unauthorized personnel prohibited.
Mr. Yang Ming is a stickler for rules. I don't want to annoy him. Let's go to a different device.
Let's stop messing around with it. Dang it! Why not? How about this one?
Oh, can I help you? I know what it looks like, but I'm using Celestial Jade to improve the algorithm. I'm working, I swear.
Playing mahjong here?
Sorry. We'll get going.
Caught him slacking off.
I love work. I love overtime. I love work.
Coping.
I love overtime. I love work. I love overtime. I love work. I love overtime.
Let's leave her alone.
Why does the subtitle say him? This calculation device is running a voyage simulation. Shows that it needs 2 more hours to simulate the voyage from the Lawfu to the floating city of Cordelia. Cordelia?
It seems like this device is handling some important procedures. Let's leave it alone.
Alright. Well. It's just this left. Or we can go on her computer. Nope. Guess it's a bit too on the nose.
We can use this one. Okay. Let me see. Helmmaster's personal archive. Oh, got it. Let's go take a look.
This is where I thought would have searched first, but I guess there's a lot of I don't know what these are. Pigeonholes? Little safes?
It should be here. Let's see. Yes! This is Mom's diary.
Oh, okay.
Miss Qingni, I don't think the two of us should be reading your mother's diary.
Yeah, just leave it to me.
It should be fine. This is from decades ago. For you travelers, that's more than half a lifespan.
No, I still think I shouldn't read it. You stay here with Miss Qingni. I'll be waiting over there.
What? Respecting her privacy?
Fine.
A bit too much there, Wilt.
Is it really that big of a deal? I'm sure they're just her notes on life as a pilot.
Yeah, it's fine. Mr. Yang has rules for these things. I shouldn't look either. Mr. Yang has rules.
I understand. I can tell Mr. Yang is a principled person. There are some lines he won't cross. Let's read it together. Maybe her diary holds the key to all of this.
Yay, gossip. Anyway, Yukong's exchange diary. Sai, we are going to be partners. We've known each other for so long. But when we first knew each other racing starships illegally in the city, we were rivals. Now that we're asked to work together and have each other's backs, I'm really not used to it. Naturally, I'm not used to having to look after someone who lost against me, but an order is an order, huh? I jest. I really look forward to flying with you. I don't know when we would receive a combat mission. I don't know what you think about our situation, but I think we both have considerable skills, and having to sit still and not fight enemies in the front lines is stifling. Those denizens of abundance often raid the border, and occasionally there are reports of them harming innocent planets. Every time I hear these news, I feel an overwhelming sense of anger. But now, things are different. After a while, we'll be able to show them what we're made of on our fighter jets. Honestly though, I'm pretty satisfied with my life right now. After all, just between you and me, what I really wanted was never the righteous cause of ridding demonic activities. What attracts me is just the act of flying itself. Look, flying out in the universe outside the Delves is entirely different from racing starships that we're so used to. There is nothing to anchor us in space. There's not even a distinction between up and down. Our fighter jets would be hung in space by their lonesome selves like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. By then, there is no one else you can rely on but your own skills and your jet. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. To me, the ability to fly into space is good enough, and if I have to share this sweet freedom with you, that's even better. Tai, I don't know what to say to console you. You're always like this. No matter what terrible things happen to you, you would act strong, as if you don't need anyone to care for you, and you have terrible timing for jokes. But we have been together for over 100 years, and I think we understand each other very well. You once said that if something is unpleasant for me, it would also be uncomfortable for you. I actually feel the same way too. Right now, my heart feels like it's being gouged out with a blunt, rusted knife. I can't imagine the amount of hurt and pain you're going through. It's funny, I've never shown Guan Yuan my good side. Every time you leave me alone to go on a mission with him, I feel uncomfortable. Especially when I see you two flirting and getting along as if you're inseparable. Can't help but want to glare at him with disdain. Oh, Tai and Guanyan getting along. But Guanyan is a good person. No matter how rude I was to him, he was always kind to me. Thinking back on it now, I realize I'm just really bad at appreciating people. Yeah, so taking away your good friend, that's how she's feeling with Guanyan. He's really amazing. He managed to hold off several dozen enemy ships with only 2 people. This isn't something that can be done with just courage and resolve. It also requires exceptional skills and extraordinary talent. I can imagine what it was like in his final moments. Oh, he died. How his annoyingly handsome face just must have shown such determination and focus. I guess that's why you fell in love with him in the first place. I can imagine how proud he must have felt in that moment. He must have had no fear or hopelessness, only pride. So you shouldn't be sad. You should be proud of him. We all should. Tai, I've been having a lot of negative emotions recently that I cannot express to other fighters on the front line. Since you're recuperating in the rear, I'll just dump them on you. Although it seems I'm a bit slow to say such words now, it was only recently that I realized that I'm actually in the midst of such a cruel war. Space combat is different from ground combat. Although both involve life and death in an instant, it is rare to see severed limbs and broken bodies in space, which led me to misjudge the brutality of this war. It wasn't until recently, as the situation on the front lines worsened, that the bloody reality gently but indisputably presented itself before me. Someone might sit beside you for a meal today and be missing in action tomorrow. A new soldier earning praise and honor today might disappear in the next. The captain I fought with today might not be found tomorrow. The ground troops that exchanged encouragement with me today might be eliminated the next. At this point, I'm wary of building personal connections with anyone here. Perhaps that person would perish, or I might perish, or we might both perish in the day to come. I thought I've experienced enough to feel numb, but bad news kept coming in waves every single day. However, I don't regret this at all. Whenever the pain comes, the feeling that becoming a fighter pilot is the best choice I have made in my life will follow. If I weren't a fighter pilot, I can only endure this pain in silence. But I am. I can fly, I can battle, and I can attempt to destroy the source of my pain. But I am? Anyway, because I am a fighter pilot, I have things that I can do, realities that I can change. P.S. Don't use the names Guan Yuan came up with. They're terrible. Choosing a name is a big decision the child has to bear with for a lifetime. Qingni. Use my suggestion instead. It's something I picked after diligently going through several collections worth of poetry. It's not her child, I knew it. Tai Yi, I have a lot to tell you. So many things. After your death, they wanted to honor me with a medal. Truthfully, I find that laughable. Based on common logic, no one would award survivors medals to praise their fortuitous survival. But no, not the Skyfaring Commission. They gave me a medal, called me a hero pilot. The only reason for it is because of my luck to remain alive in that calamitous battle. If you had been as lucky as me, we could have gotten the medals together. After the medal ceremony, we could have gone to Orem Valley, have a few drinks and laugh at the absurdity of it all. It's a shame luck is not on your side. We don't have that chance anymore. I suddenly feel nostalgic. I remembered all the time we had steering our starships across the lawful sky. We were so carefree. There were no threats to our lives, and we didn't have to bear the calling of the hunt. The entirety of the sky within the delve was ours, yours and mine. Above us was the delve's flashing dome ceiling, and below us were the bustling lights of 10,000 homes. Oh, and behind us, the Realm-Keeping Commission officers who just won't stop chasing us. That was a time of insouciance. How I wish we could stay in that time forever.
What is the meaning of this?
Yunming? Oh,
the Helm
shit.
Master's daughter bringing Outworlders in to sneak around?
Dang straight.
What do you have in your hands? Let me see. Madame Yukong's diary? The nerve.
The nerve.
How dare you read Madame Yukong's personal diary? And with her daughter, too. By the Arbiter, you two are in for a...
Mr. Yang Min, please, calm down. Let us explain.
Qingni tells Yanming the whole story.
I see. Qingni, I know Madame Yukong's position on you becoming a pilot is tough for you to accept, but she has her own concerns.
Yes.
I understand, Mr. Yang Ming. But now, compared to becoming a fighter pilot, I'm more interested in knowing what my mom went through. I want to know what happened, how she went from ace pilot to Helm Master.
I've been here for a long time, Qingni. If there's something you wish to know, just ask. But don't go rummaging around. That's a bad habit.
Divine Arrow Embers. Yep. Confirmed.
This divine object, if I remember correctly, it's the one Madame Yukong always carries with her? I heard the war that forged this object was only won thanks to the Rainbow Arbiter's blessing. If Madame Yukong still carries objects from that pilot, then perhaps she still longs for the sky.
If Mom still longs for the sky, then why does she no longer fly?
She has no partner.
Sai's passing was too much for her. You shouldn't be asking me about this. Ask your mother.
Jingyuan's memories.
Miss Tsai, I remember her. She was an ace gunner. Many people wanted to be her flight partner. Her husband, Mr. Guang Yuan, was a pilot.
Yes.
They manned the same skiff and were the envy of many. But when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her. They flew together all the time. Even Mr. Guanyan couldn't match their numbers. Well, after he passed away in battle, Tsai rarely teamed up with anyone except your mother. It was tragic when Tsai died soon after. That's the life of a pilot. No one knows which flight will be their last. Tsai's death was a big blow to Madame Yukong. After the battle, she refused to turn in Tsai's possessions as per regulations. She kept them locked away, occasionally taking them out to admire.
I didn't think you'd know this many details, Mr. Yanming. Why do you pay so much attention to Yukong? Yeah.
As her subordinate, surely I should be concerned with her mental well-being.
Oh, makes sense.
If Madame Yukong is unhappy, how can I be happy? I mean to say, how can I be happy in my duties to her?
Yep.
Where are Miss Tsai's possessions stored? Thanks for telling us all this, Mr. Yangming.
You're welcome. I know this is important to you. I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office desk next.
No.
I can understand your position, Ching.
We got one more question.
I'll take my leave and pretend I didn't see anything. After all, it's an unwritten rule that subordinates should be absent when their superior's privacy is exposed.
Oh boy.
Please don't tell your mother that you saw me today.
Got it.
Thank you, Mr. Yangming. So much for Skyfaring Commission security. Don't let us catch you nosing around here again.
You're a cheeky one. You're lucky I have a sense of humor. Hurry. Madame Yukong will be back soon.
This is the last thing. I want to talk to you about it.
Do you have any other questions? Madame Yukong will be back soon.
And I will ask. Yukong's exchange diary. Yukong hopes to still be in that carefree Foxian girl, flying through the skies, but time will always pass by turbulently.
No, this isn't something I should read. Don't show it to me.
Come on, we both had a look. Never mind, let's just talk about something else. Yukong won't know.
Just listen to yourself. I suppose you think if you ate your shoes, I'd follow suit.
Why not?
Just ask some other questions. Ones I can answer.
Well, actually, I want to see, Yukong won't know.
No, this isn't something...
Yukong
She
won't know.
won't, but I have my principles. Just ask some other questions.
Man, being like Welt. Speaking of Welt, where's Welt? Welt. I would have thought he'll be by here, just looking out with Grayla. Well, anyway, let's do this.
My mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. Let's have a look.
It's very thin. This desk has space to put stuff? It must be a hidden compartment. Here's some special Shinto technology.
That's the selling point of this desk. Super simplistic design with super spacious hidden compartments. Lots of office staff use this desk. There are hidden compartments on the left, right, and under the desktop. Which one should we check first?
Left.
A paper kite. personal letters, and a copy of Otherworldly Delights? So Mom likes these kinds of novels? Huh. I thought she'd prefer more heroic stuff.
Otherworldly Delights.
But what we're looking for isn't here.
Let's take
there
those
are
as well.
hidden compartments on the left.
Right.
There's some exhibition material. Not sure if it's relevant. This is the Fallen Heroes Archive. Mom stored them right next to her. Every time our pilots returned from the battlefield, my mother would tell me never to forget the cost of victory.
Oh.
But what we're looking for isn't here.
Remember those four.
There are hidden compartments on the left.
Under.
Got it. This looks similar to Mom's diary, but it looks like it belonged to Miss Tsai.
Yes. It'll be talking about you. Yukong. Tsai's exchange diary. Yukong, I'm happy to have a chance to fight side by side with you. Is it really a diary? It's more like a letter, really. They address it to each other. When the pair assignment was sent out, I was so nervous that I didn't dare to open it and check it, fearing that we wouldn't be paired up. It's not like I can't bear to part with you, but I was worried to leave you with the others with your fiery temperament. When you actually get to the battlefield, don't act recklessly like you do now. Always charging in with hot-headedness. Before taking action, think more about the consequences. Ah, so she's a cautious type. Now I think the hot-headedness got you killed, maybe. But it's okay. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Well, you accuse me of nagging like an old crone again. In any case, we need to work together, using our individual strengths to create our own legends in the vast sky. I look forward to fighting in the vast skies with you, so much so that I'm finding it hard to fall asleep. Yukong, don't cry. There is no need to be sad. My husband was the one who died, but you're crying more than I am. After so many years of fighting, you're still so emotional. I'm envious. Being a fighter pilot has always been a harrowing decision. Since we chose this path, we have to be mentally prepared. What's important is not whether we can survive by luck, but whether we can live up to the value of a pilot's life. Guang Yuan and his partner managed to keep an entire Borisan fleet at bay. They were heroes. To me, that is enough. I've heard it said that the greatest happiness in life is being able to choose how you die. From this perspective, to fight for the Shinto Alliance, no, for the people of the entire galaxy, to die on the battlefield after a lifetime of military service, Guang Yuan is probably happy. Of course, you better not have this kind of happiness. Just live another 200 years, behave, and then die of old age. For me. Yukong, it's been a long time. I'm still on my maternity leave in the rear. Everything is fine. With the stalemate happening right now, you must be very busy. But when you have the chance, please take a moment to write an exchange diary entry for me, so that I can know you are still safe. And also, I have a mountain of things I want to talk to you about. Firstly, an announcement. I've already decided on a name for our child. Guang Yuan has talked about this before. If it's a boy, name him Dragon, and if it's a girl, name her Phoenix. But this man's literary sense is as good as the monkeys in the Everhunt Plains. No matter how much we should prioritize the wishes of my late husband, I cannot let his wants ruin my child's life. So after much pondering, I decided to go with your suggestion and name her Chini, the colors of dawn. What did I fucking tell you? The moonlit camp opens to a garden of archery. Frosty banners brush the colors of dawn. How rare you made the time and effort to look through poems and allegories. I thought you only cared about fighter pilots. Don't miss me too much. After taking a few months of break and settling Qingni down, I'll be back in action ASAP. Qingni is still so young, and I need to leave her to fight a war. How should I say this? I'm such an irresponsible mother. I am well aware the situation on the front line doesn't look so good. The Barson keeps breaking our ranks. All the media outlets are trying to control the spread of panic and fear, but the Luofu is shrouded with a veil of uneasiness. However, I believe that Shenzhou Alliance will win. I believe that warriors like you and me will repel those denizens of abundance to whence they came. I look forward to fighting beside you once more. Yukong, we'll be heading toward a cruel battlefield tomorrow. So tonight, there are some things I must entrust to you. This may be somewhat ominous, but there's no help for it. Who made it so that we've never entrusted these things to each other before? Entrust a child. If you lived and I didn't, please take care of Qingni like you would your own daughter. I know you will. I will entrust you with all my savings. Please use that as living expenses for Qingni. No matter what kind of person Qingni wants to become, please support her fully. Merchant, poet, street performer, anything except as jet fighter. Oh, respecting the mother's wishes. Please allow me to make a vow with you. Do not let Qingni become a jet fighter. When we enlisted, you wrote in this diary, our fighter jets would be hung in space by their lonesome selves like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. I really love this segment because I thought the same. But that's enough. Loneliness or freedom, we've already tasted it all. Promise me, don't let that child touch the sky.
So, I was adopted?
Yes.
And this Miss...
That's why they don't look anything alike.
Sai was my real mother? I suppose I've always had a feeling. But now I know the truth. I feel like I'm dreaming.
I'm gonna slap you to wake you up.
Don't let that child touch the sky. Is this why Mom refuses to let me become a fighter pilot?
I kinda guessed this myself. She doesn't want to lose Sai again. Yeah, I kinda guessed this myself.
When I was little, I asked my mom where my dad was. She said I was grown from the Star Skiff assembly line at Stargazer Navalia. I thought she was just a bad liar. I even thought she meant I'd inherited her talent with star skiffs. I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary. Even if we're not connected by blood. I understand her a lot more now.
So we would still be trying to be a fighter pilot?
Can you come with me one more time?
She probably still would.
I want to have a proper chat with Mom.
This just emboldens her convictions. No problem, but this is a family affair. Can we really convince her?
I want to try one last time. If Mom still doesn't agree, then I'll resign myself to signing documents in the Skyfaring Commission.
How will you try it? By stealing a starskiff? Sai's exchange diary. Sai hopes that her friend can take care of her daughter, and let her daughter be anything the child wants to be, except a fighter pilot. Oh, Yao Ming, you got the results.
Do you have?
Yes. Can't do it. All right. Hey, Welch, where are you at? Having some mung bean soda?
You're all done? Did it go smoothly?
You tell Well everything that just happened.
I see. Let's find Helmmaster Yukong. We'll accompany you. We're here to help, but she and I really shouldn't interject when you're conversing with your mother.
Shouldn't, but would.
It's okay. I understand. Just having you stand next to me is already a great help, benefactors.
Except you're nowhere around. Anyway, let's go talk to Yukong. Is he just outside? That would help.
When Mom feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate. She should still be there. Let's go find her.
I thought she was on the opposite of the Starskiff Haven or something. What is that supposed to be? Is that like a Stargate? I would assume so. Hello, Yukong.
Mom?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang and they here too?
We know your secrets.
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Starskiff Haven. She mentioned she was trying to mend things between you, but was feeling shy about it. We volunteered to come with her.
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble my daughter has brought you.
Mom.
Your daughter, huh?
All right, it's getting late. Let's talk once we're home.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something right now.
Yeah, right now.
I want to become a fighter pilot, no matter what.
No matter what.
We've talked about this many times. No means no.
But...
I gotta interject.
Seems like Miss Qingni is a little hesitant. Try giving her a little push.
A little?
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject. What should I say?
We know your secret. Sai's exchange diary. Yes. There we go.
Is that Sai's diary? How did you... I understand now. I'm sorry, Qingni. I cannot support your dream because I made a promise to someone else. I don't expect to gain your forgiveness. I just hope you can understand my reason.
Mom, what are you talking about? I'm your daughter. Our bond is bigger than forgiveness and reason. I'll listen to anything you have to say.
Just like you, I once longed for the sky. I know what it feels like to fly through infinite space, to be surrounded by the vast expanse of nothingness, with unimaginable splendors looming in the distance, to float like a single leaf in the fathomless stellar sea. Some called it loneliness, but we called it freedom. Sai was like that too. We were friends since childhood. We flew starskiffs everywhere, causing trouble until the knights caught us and dragged us before General Jingyuan. We soon became the most elite fighter pilots of the Skyfaring Commission. It wasn't an easy life. You could even say it was a cruel one. You never knew if the friend next to you would make it back alive. Of course, the same could be said of yourself. But those are my best memories. We would strike out into the sky, repelling demons and upholding justice. The blood we shed bore witness to it all. The life of a Foxian is short and fleeting. Surely we should dedicate ourselves to such glorious aims. System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
No, that's Sai.
We're engaging the main Borison fleet this time. Don't get too excited.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit.
Say, Sai.
That sounds weird.
Really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs that much?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous, low paid. Plus, you only get back to the Luofu a few times a year. But given the choice, I'd always pick this.
Sounds like the female trailblazer.
I already touched the sky.
Well, still.
The mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years. Forgotten nearly every conversation I've ever had. But I still remember us shooting the breeze that day. It's crystal clear. It was the last time I spoke to Tsai. Sai? Hold on, Sai. Sai, open your eyes. Sai?
Thank you. Yukong. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Qingli walk the same path. Don't let her become a fighter pilot.
Sai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear? The rescue's almost here. Stay with me. Qingni is waiting for you. She lost Guangyan. She can't afford to lose you too. Wake up! Sai? 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 When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, I looked up into a clear sky, pure and seemingly unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us. It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen. But all I could feel was unbearable pain. I sunk to the ground and gazed up helplessly. In my dream, that was the day I died.
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a fighter pilot is a cruel one. I know that now. But I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You are so very similar to Tsai. The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready, but I was not. You know, the cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Tsai, your father Guangyan. We were prepared for the worst when we enlisted. But do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Tsai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
You got hit by the Luxor.
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yes.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike. We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance. If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve? Under the might of an eon, the sacrifices of ordinary creatures are but a joke. We are nothing. We mean nothing.
Mom,
But I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person.
Or if you didn't stop them, they would have attacked the Lawful.
Even if that person
And destroyed
is
it.
my daughter. I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am sorry. That is my failure as a mother.
Mom, you don't need to apologize. Really, you don't need to.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did. I believe that one day, you'll make an outstanding fighter pilot.
Huh?
What about Tsai's
Really?
wishes?
Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps, and more afraid of you taking after Tsai. If this is your choice, then I'm willing to support you, even if you live to regret it.
Mom, I have one last request.
Mung bean soda.
Tell me.
I want to fly with you at least once.
I'm afraid I can't. I won't be flying anymore.
But why?
About to give it up?
Because
Guess I already touched the sky.
I already touched the sky.
For I have touched the sky. That's kind of nice. Yukong, Warden of Jade. The night sky envelops the world in a curtain of swirling stars. Yukong's exchange diary. Yeah, I've already read this, right? Now let's talk to them before we move on. Qingni stands beside her mother and quietly gazes at the place that fills her with so much passion. Yukong gazes quietly at the place that once filled her with so much passion and cost her everything. Let's not disturb them. Sikui. I leave work right on time. You there? I have something I need your help with, beautiful. Pray tell, it'd be my honor. What's the pay? Yeah, what's the pay? I can definitely help. Compensation is the key, though. I like how straightforward you are. Don't worry, you get paid for your work. I won't dare give you less than what you deserve when Madame Kong likes you so much. Now, due to the unusual yin-yang phenomena brought by the Ambrosial Arbor's revival, many of Heron Express's cycranes and freight starships have had accidents, and a great number of goods were lost. They want to send their staff to retrieve these lost goods, but, you know, it's not very safe out there right now. The Skyfaring Commission plans to send people who are skilled at controlling cycranes, trustworthy and have had some military training to help them. I'm not good at this. Can I be trusted? I wasn't trained. Since when did I get military training? You didn't receive any military training, and yet performed so well when you saved Madame Yukong's daughter. It just goes to show your outstanding talent and capacity. Come on, stop saying no. You are the one for this task. You are the one for this task. Heron Express just sent over a contact person. She's waiting for you at the door to the Skyfaring Commission. Come over quickly. Don't let them wait too long. Eye of the Cosmos. Oh, it's her. Oh, I see. Well, anyway, let's do, I guess let's do it. Meet up with Win-Win, the Heron Express specialist, and retrieve the package. Heron Express needs an expert cycling controller to find and retrieve the lost package. Speak with Heron Express specialist Win-Win. She will tell you what to do. Hello, Win-Win. When you say? You must be Cascade, right? I've heard a lot about you. I'm Win-Win, a specialist from Heron Express. That's me. You've got the wrong person. But Sikwi gave me a picture of you. Don't worry, we're legit. I believe Sikwi has told you that many Heron Express cargo have been lost in transit. Heron Express wants to commission you to go to the place where these goods were lost and search for them with cycranes from a high vantage point. That would be much more efficient than getting people to manually look with the naked eye. These places are complicated in topography and not very safe. You might encounter some dangers along the way. If you're ready, we'll go ahead and move out. Let's go. What am I here to do again? Allow me to repeat. Heron Express hopes to entrust you to go to places where the goods went missing and find them controlling cycranes. Side note, these places are not entirely safe, so there might be some dangers along the way. Please be prepared. Let's go. What an honor to be able to work alongside Miss Cascade. Alright, let's do it. Level 1. Level 1. Start. Sustenance Anchor. Oh, hello. Zichao. It's been a while, Cascade. I didn't think that Palace of Astrum would send you over to help, so now I'm relieved. I love helping people. I heard the remuneration is high. Skyfaring Commission kidnapped me here. Yep. Skyfaring Commission is quite resourceful. Let's get ready to work then. I need you to control the cycrane and find the missing cargo. After locating it, just send me a picture of it showing its exact location. I'll dispatch someone to recover it. Don't you worry. But before that... As you can see, these bad things running around the cycrane's roost are mostly attracted by the birds and are causing chaos. Even the roost is being bitten and damaged. The top priority right now is still to repair the roost and restore the logistics system as soon as possible. No wonder the job asks for experience in military training. A fight, so exciting! I cannot do this job no matter how much you pay me. Don't give up now. The Heron Express and I can't do it without you. I forgot to check with you. You do know how to fix the roost, right? Of course, not really. How can you fix it yourself? No. Oh, no. I get woozy and nauseated the moment I see the interface on the Jade Abacus. You do it. Please go and deal with those monsters first. We can talk about the remaining problems after we fix the roost. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Phew, it's time to get rid of some monsters. Let's give him a good old slap in the butt. And a slap. Oh, went right through him. Finished the battle in less than 10. Yeah, call your buddy.
Data secured. Network affected. Time for good old counterattack.
Lance ablaze. Lance
and break. Kaboom.
That paradise may be unreachable for me.
Gotta love the break.
Savor it for me.
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
That'll take more than medicine. That's better.
Unnecessary. The fight is set. Fail to stand you.
Enemy targets detected.
And you're frozen now.
That'll take more than nap time.
I will dispatch you.
Commencing support. Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
That'll take more than medicine.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
We have the upper hand.
Just a little something in keeping with you.
Unnecessary.
Nap time.
Fail to send you.
Not a scratch.
No shit.
Ready for another?
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Enemy targets detected.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Unnecessary.
Discard.
Your end approaches.
So this first, and this, and then this.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
That paradise may be unreached. Savor it for me.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Naughty child.
Unnecessary.
I'm on guard.
You impede me. Fail to send you.
It's time to fix the roost. Okay, I guess I did it. So that's just a painting? Okay. What a pair. Oh no, it's too hard. What's up here? Nothing. Alright. Let's continue. What? Oh, it's opposite day. I see.
Noise.
That one seems much easier than the rest. Than what it usually was. It's finally fixed. Thank you so much for your hard work. But the next step is the main event. We need to operate the side crane to find the lost Gaga. Finally, fly time. Why don't you do it yourself? This is embarrassing. Ever since I took on a management position, I haven't had much hands-on experience. Use it or lose it. You know what I'm saying? In any case, all you need to do is find the missing goods. Take pictures and send the pictures to me. We'll take care of the rest. Useless.
Let me see. How about we head to the Trove of Verdure first? The record shows that some items were lost in that area. Trove of Verdure, South Wing.
Connecting to roof signal. A signal monitoring system is now available and searching the targeted area. Recommends you search under the meridian pin and between conveyor belts. Find a starship that had an accident. I wonder where it is. My god. Signal monitoring indicates that search in the current area has been completed. Cyclone will head to the next zone. Into the next area. Searching the target area. Gantry above the containers. Cyclone, please send help. We found a fellow Cyclone. There are still many kind people in the world. So this is where those strange signals came from. So this poor thing has been stuck here since it went faulty. Don't worry, I'll mark this location and someone will come to its aid in no time. I've been reconnected with curing it.
Thank you for your timely discovery.
Yes. Take a shit on you. Well, there we go.
Yes, the missing items have been marked. Thanks for your help. We'll take care of the retrieval.
Alright. Is there anything else?
Thanks to you, Cloudfoot's problems have been temporarily resolved, and Heron Express is one step closer to fully operational. I gotta say, your performance far exceeded expectations. Not only did you find the lost cargo, but you also happened to find the lost Cyclone. You truly are trustworthy. This is your well-deserved reward. Please accept it. In the future, there may be similar things that need your help. I'll have to ask for your assistance again. No problem. Just remember to pay me. Of course, we'll never shortchange you.
Challenge completed. Oh. I got 3 stars, yes. It's essentially what it is. Okay, that's interesting. I'll do those in my own time. I am almost running out of time. It means that I can actually do an actual thing. Tauntaun. The speed tester Tauntaun is getting fired. There's a message from Secretary Sikui at the Palace of Astrum. It's heard that the speed tester Tauntaun is planning a trial program for Shinzo Speed Tester. Counting vehicles is supposed to be easy. If you have the time, we'll find the speed tester Tauntaun for a chat. Should I do it? Would I have time? Might. Anyway, let's go talk Tauntaun. Accidents only take 1 second to happen, but the pain can last 1,000 years. Cherish life and obey the law. Oh, it's you again. What can I do for you today? Make it snappy, please. I'm kind of busy today.
The Palace of Astrum sent me.
You're the person sent by the Palace of Astrum to experience being a Starskiff speed tester, aren't you? Hold this. We're starting soon.
Don't I need any training?
Stand on the bridge and hold on to the counter. Then look down and count how many Starskiffs go past in a set time period. Once you're done, just tell me the count.
So easy.
What a relaxing job. This is too hard. Hearing you say that makes me feel a little better. You're not saying that just to console me, are you? Of course, you might also just be sarcastic. So the position of Starship Speed Tester is known by everyone in the Palace of Astrum as the bottom of the occupational pecking order. Anyone who got sent here to do a one-day experience would think that this job is just an insult to their intelligence and skills. Why do we need someone to supervise when we could just deploy an ingenium to measure the speed and issue a ticket? Most people are just judging the job based on first impressions. Statistics can, of course, be done by a machine. But when there is trouble, is it still necessary to rely on humans like us? Yeah, it is still. How about this? We give you an idea about how troublesome this job is. Let's have a small quiz. Starships of different colors and models will pass through the lanes in Starskiff Haven. You will need to remember the models and colors of all starships that pass by within the specified time period, and I will ask you a few questions at the end. For example, I might ask how many blue passenger starships went past. That should add some challenge to the experience. What do you think? We can start once you're ready.
Wait, I have some questions. What are the rules again?
Starships of different colors and models will pass through lanes. Need to remember the models and colors.
What models are there?
At the moment, there are only two types of starships allowed on the streets of Starskiff Haven: passenger type and cargo type. Freight starships are differentiated by the amount of cargo they carry, and are typically colored either in red or green. Although passenger starships do vary, they generally come in blue, green, or white.
I don't have any other questions. Let's start.
Green, blue, white, blue, white, yellow, white. According to your observation and counting only those that passed by under the bridge entirely, how many white passenger starships went past? I think like 3? That's right. The answer is 3.
Ah.
Hey, Tantan. Yeah, whatever.
Well, would you like to test again?
I think we can try again. The more we try, the better we can see how effective this is.
No problem, let's do it again. Whatever you say.
Come on, help me one more time. You ready? We'll start whenever you are.
May I ask some questions? I don't have any more questions, let's start.
Blue, yellow, green, blue. What the fuck? The traffic incident caused by a speeding starship. Let's go see if anyone's hurt.
I'm planning on quitting my job at the Sky.
Why are they going so fast? Are you the driver? What are you thinking? Luckily, we got here in time. I contacted the Alchemy Commission's apothecary and an emergency dispatch will be here soon.
The perpetrator ran away.
Oh yeah, the blue one.
Is there anything I can do?
Let's split up. You stay here, I'll go after the perp. I need you to look for injured passengers. Contact their families and help the healers from the Alchemy Commission do with the medevac. You might be able to use this DT, so hold on to this for now.
No problem. Leave it to me. Enough talk. You go catch the culprit.
No, leave it to you here. Investigate. The excellent safety features of the Starskiff is commendable. And there aren't even any marks on the Starskiff that was hit. What color is this? It's green? You should be more concerned with the injured passengers than the Starskiff right now. Hello.
Ouch. Oh my. Oh dear. Alas, I'm doing fine. The Alchemy Commission's dispatch will be here soon. Do you need help? No way you're doing fine in a serious traffic incident like this. I'm really fine. Dang it. Must have strained my back or something. Do you have any family you can contact? Family? I don't have any family. Oh. Alas, could you help look for my notes? That's worth more than my life. I'm asking for a contact. We can look for them in a bit. Yeah. No, I'm gonna lose my job if I lose those notes. These notes. Come on, young lass. Help me out. My notes are really important. I'll handle it. I'll look around. I'll look nearby. Do you have any contacts on your notes? Don't you have a communication device? No. Please help old May here. I can't remember things anymore. My notes are all I have. Looking for a missing notebook. Do you think might come in handy? We could use Findy. Good dang it. Oh well. It's just on a seat. What? On the seats?
Did you hear?
May's notes. Judging by the crumpled and degummed papers of the notebook, has been repeatedly read by its owner. The previous content is redacted. Title T. A plant that requires frequent soil loosening, weeding, and removal of side shoots. It likes wet soil and hates hot, direct sunlight. Miss Lohui mentioned about the dosage of the nutrient solution once. I should be able to find it if I turn back a few pages. Arrowhead Narcissus. Change the water once every 3 days and make sure that they don't have any pests or disease, that their outer scales are bright and smooth. There were 2 pots of Arrowhead Narcissus rotted because of over-fertilization. Need to pay extra attention to the dosage of the nutrient solution. Crescent Peony. The culture solution for Crescent Peony cultivation is ordered from other ecological bubbles. Need to leave Miss Luhui's contact information. Detailed notes about housekeeping filled the scattered pages in tiny font. It even has specifications about how much water to use for each type of flower. Seems that only half of the contact number is written in the notes. May's notes. Flowers. This seems to be a note that May had dropped. Messy handwriting fills the page with records on how to look after some common flower species. Or maybe they're, narcotics. Anyway. May's notes. Judging by the crumple and degummed, yeah, whatever. Monday, garlic infused pork, fresh milk stir fry. Tuesday, crispy suckling pig, braised prawns. Miss Luhui likes having crispy suckling pig. Need to contact the meat shop beforehand. Contact number blank. Wednesday, chili oil beef offal stew, purple taro with pork. Young master is heaty. Make it only slightly spicy. Thursday, cinnamon pork ribs, pork spices in fish sauce. The meat shop I go to is closed on Thursdays, so need to get more meat on Tuesday, etc. Miss Luhui. Detailed notes about the business hours of grocery stores, the prices of different grocery items, dietary restrictions, and more are densely packed in the scattered pages. Contact number is listed in the notes. Try to contact this number, yes. Do you happen to know May? Are you her relative? Ah, you got the wrong person. I'm not related to May. I do know her. Did something happen? I didn't see her today. I even went so far as to save a good piece of meat for her.
There's been an accident. No big deal. Don't worry, not a serious issue. But I think she won't be visiting today.
I see.
Alright.
Oh, there's more notes.
Did we get bamboozled?
May's notes. The previous content is redacted. I attended the housekeeping exchange meeting of the Skywood Pavilion's neighborhood for the first time. I didn't know that I can ask other housekeepers to fill in for me when I can't get to work and return the favor when they need it. Now I know. I have noted the addresses and contact details of other housekeepers as well as the times when they can help. I've heard from other housekeepers that the employers expect them to treat the employer's children like their own. When the employer says that, your answer needs to be yes. Lu Hui hasn't asked me this question yet. If she asked, I wouldn't know how to answer her, since I don't have any children of my own. Other housekeepers also said we should take the employer's words with a pinch of salt. Many housekeepers would let their own children play by themselves, feed the children whatever they feel like, and discipline their children for misbehaving. They would never dare to treat the employer's children like this. The employers just want to hear that you love their children. In short, just answer that you would treat their children as if they were your own. Speaking of which, the young master was disobedient at the Lyceum and wanted me to attend the parent-teacher meeting. I need to keep this a secret for him. The teacher asked me to leave a contact number, but I don't have one, so I gave the teacher Miss Lu Hui's contact information instead. As soon as Miss Lu Hui receives a message from the teacher and tells me, I'll go to the parent-teacher meeting. I haven't told the young master about this yet. I need to remember to tell him next time. Detailed notes containing address, Skyward Pavilion's neighborhood affiliation, working hours, and more are densely packed in the scanned pages. Seems that only half the contact number is written in the notes. Combining the 2 pages, you obtain a contact number. Try to contact this number. Lu Hui, filming, slow to respond, apologies. Do you happen to know May? Are you her relative? I am her employer. Did something happen to May? Rear-ended by another starskiff. Little accident. May got into a little starskiff traffic accident and is currently receiving treatment, but she seems to be fine now. The Alchemy Commission's team of healers were able to get on site quickly. Traffic accident? Okay. Where is she now? I'll be right over. However, the set of butterfly immersion is a bit busy right now. I might not make it in time, but I'll try to get there right away. Sorry to have troubled you so far. May I have your name, please? Passing Trailblazer, Cascade. A temporary speed tester. Just a temporary speed tester dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission. Just call me Cascade. Alright, I'll be there, right there. Some time has passed, the Alchemy Commission's healers taken May away. Well, I want to see the last note. You should return May's notes to her when there is a chance. It was right here. Shit. 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 Oh well, whatever.
I'm planning on putting...
Oh, Tantan, did you get the guy? I guess not. He shouldn't be back there yet. But whatever. Hey, Salesby. Let's go around here. Oh, nice, a disc. I'll take this. What's this? The sun rises and sets, the moon waxes and wanes. The days turn, the seasons pass. The land thrives, the people prosper, as the galaxy stretches overhead. Anthropic domain. Noise. Recipe. Enhancement paste. Imaginary. I'll take that. Wind and lightning. Yes. Hello, Lu Hui. Are you Cascade? The person who contacted me? Has May already left Starskiff Haven? The healers had already taken her away. You should head to the Alchemy Commission Apothecary straight away. The healer's already taken her away. No worries. My schedule shouldn't hold up our treatment. I will visit the Alchemy Commission later. I bought some Shinto snacks on the way here as a small thank you present. Please take them.
Thank you so much for all you've done for a complete stranger. So, can you tell me what happened here?
On during the Shinjos next, Luhui brought you recount the incident in detail.
I see. She doesn't use the Jade Advocates and has no relatives, so I'm the right person for you to contact. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have known about this. May doesn't have a family. She has been working as a housekeeper for a long time, and I'm her current employer. May might not be the brightest and may even be slightly dense in the head. She's good at manual labor, but memory is not her forte. She keeps getting the wrong groceries. May does seem a little dense. She doesn't seem like a mentally challenged person. Why are you bad-mouthing May? Yeah, May does seem a little dense. I'm not bad-mouthing her, I'm just concerned for her. Sometimes she can't even communicate on a basic level, and I would have to repeat the same sentence a few times before she understood it. Being the way she is, she won't be able to handle the compensation on her own after getting into an accident like this. I'll need to settle the compensation for her. If this were left to her alone, it would just fizzle out in the end. Treat your housekeeper so well. Are you really not family? Should I anticipate a plot twist right about now? It seems like you want her compensation. To be honest, I originally wanted to dismiss her today. It had been on my mind for a long while, if it weren't for this accident. Why? You can't kick her out when she's down. This is a good chance to do so. Yes. Please don't tease me. Actually, I wasn't super satisfied when I hired her. I only hired her because her asking price was low. For one, after learning about her experience, I also thought I'd give her a try as an act of charity. Her memory and hearing impairment aside, she's rather simple-minded and has difficulty distinguishing between praises and admonishments. Sometimes I get so upset and scold her, but she always laughs it off. The words just go into one ear and out the other for her, and she eventually repeats the same mistakes, which makes me even more upset. Can't stand this vicious cycle anymore. So why didn't you lay her off earlier? It's not that bad. No need to fire her. Yeah, why didn't you just fire her earlier? I've tried so many times over the years to change her out for a different housekeeper, but I just couldn't let go of her affordability. Sometimes I feel it's just too much of a hassle to make the change. But most of the time I feel someone like May would not be hired anywhere else. If I dismissed her, she would have no one to turn to. She might even struggle just to stay alive. I want to handle May's compensation for her before having a talk with her. Hopefully by that point, I'll still have the same resolve as I do today. Alright, you seem like someone who is knowledgeable about many things. Do you have any good suggestions on how to handle this? I think you should fire her. I suggest that you don't fire her. I'm really bad at giving advice. My advice is that I'm bad at giving advice, yes. No worries. I've already troubled you so much. I should sort this out on my own. Don't let me take any more of your time. I need to head toward the Alchemy Commission apothecary. Let's catch up later. Thank you for your effort. New message. From Tantan. Accidents only take 1 second to happen, but the pain lasts 1,000 years. Cascade. Mr. Kui gave me your contact details. I'm Tantan. I have this to ask. Has the victim already left the scene? The Alchemy Commission took her. The Alchemy Commission's healers arrived on site and already took May away. Do you have May's contact details? The speeding starskiff is already gone, and I want to ask the victim for details about the starskiff responsible for this. Let me try. I'll try and get in touch. But don't get your hopes up. Okay, I already talked with the Skyfaring Commission. Soon there will be further investigations for any other clues left at the scene. The blue one. I better not delay this. I'll send a text to Lu Hui right now. Luhui, I want to ask you something. Are you at the Alchemy Commission? Yet? The Skyfaring Commission has some questions for May. I just arrived and heard some people at the Alchemy Commission say that May left when no one was looking. Ah, this girl. So obstinate and stubborn. I asked around and found out that there were some missing pages for some notes. May seemed determined to find them. You have a few pages with you, right? I picked up the notes. Found her notes at the accident site and found your contact details. I had taken leave for this, but things on set are pretty busy. I have to go back now. I just can't run around following her everywhere. I already paid for her medical bills, so please tell her to go back to the apothecary as soon as possible. Please. She's getting impatient.
Look, it's really
It's kind of like Chi-Chi level of thing. Hey, Tantan's gone. He's probably with her. Yeah. Talk to Tantan. You're here. Found some witnesses at the scene, but it seemed like the evidence is not complete. Did you manage to contact May?
May has returned to the scene. I failed to make the contact.
Really? Guess I ran out of luck.
But May apparently snuck back to the scene.
Can you finish your sentence in one go? Got it. We should hurry up and ask for clues about the incident. Then arrange for someone to send her back to the apothecary. Let's ask May first before we look for other witnesses for their accounts. What'd you see, lady? Oh, it's May.
It's you. I remember you. Young lass. Did you find my notes? Found some of them. Want to give them back to you. Thank you. There they are. I can't lose them. Alright. Did you happen to see Miss Luhui? I made troubles for Miss Luhui again. I saw her. Luhui is worried about you. Is that so? I'm good. I even got discharged. She doesn't need to worry about me. No, I can't let Miss Luhui worry about me. She has so many important things to worry about.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm Tantan, speed tester from the Skyfaring Commission. I'd like to ask you about this incident.
Skyfaring Commission? Does this need to involve the Skyfaring Commission? Nothing happened. I feel fine. There's no incident. Did you get hit on the head too hard, mate? We should find the perpetrator to compensate you for your injury. Now let's pretend this never happened. Yeah, let's pretend this never happened.
Won't you echo her?
Little buddy, listen to her. I'm doing fine. I don't need any compensation.
Madam, I'm seriously trying to ask about the traffic incident.
Please, Skyfaring Commission boss, have mercy. I don't want to cause any more trouble for Miss Luhui. Let's pretend this never happened. Don't worry, we won't ask for compensation for you. Madam, please cooperate.
Yeah, no cooperation. No compensation.
Thank you, young lass. This is fine as it is.
I see you have some things to discuss. Please hold that thought. Let's complete the investigation first.
Did you manage to see the offending star skiff? I blacked out. I didn't see anything when I got thrown outside. It could be a blue star skiff, but it could also be yellow.
It's blue.
How did the collision happen? I was just boarding a star skiff. I didn't even get to tie my safety belt when I heard a loud bang from behind. Then I flew out. This is all I know. I remember hearing a cracking sound. Is the starscape damaged? I don't need to pay for that, do I? Do you remember anything else? I remember a discount at the roasted chicken store today. Miss Luhui had always liked these unhealthy food. It's been a while since she had any, so I want to buy some for her. I can't remember anything else.
There's nothing we can use from May's statement. Let's go and ask other witnesses. May's testimony. Testimony that Tantan has recorded at the scene of the incident. It's no simple task to get useful information out of the victim's jumbled statements. Yes. What are you doing?
Did you hear?
Oh, right here. Inquire. Hello, I'm Tantan, speed tester from the Skyfaring Commission. I contacted you earlier. I'd like to ask you about the traffic incident.
Well, I heard a thud and ran outside. Seeing that person on the ground, I looked over toward the starscape lane, but I didn't see anything. The starscape had already escaped. Please try your best to recall what happened. That doesn't explain anything, does it? What kind of attitude is that? It was a speeding starscape. It's not like he'd slow down and wait for me to see it before driving away. I record some information that may be useful. My hearing had always been good. I heard something like thud, crash, whoosh, and clang. I heard the engine sound of the offending starscape. It was loud and different from ordinary starscapes.
Thank you for your cooperation. Testimony from the clumsy lady. Lieutenant recorded a scene incident. Yes.
Tusk pear wrap, song lotus cake, guaranteed delicious.
Inquire about the shady dude.
Did we get bamboozled?
I guess. Hello, I'm Tantan, speed tester from the Skyfaring Commission. I contacted you earlier. I would like to ask you about the traffic incident. Suddenly excited. Oh, I remember you. When I ran after this speeding starscape, you were behind me. When the incident happened, I immediately sprinted like I've never before. I just had to race the starscape that someone knocked down. Honestly, I just like the commotion. Has been since young. He just likes the thrill of it. So he went chasing after starscape.
Did you see anything that might help the case? Did you see the starscape's registration plate? Did you win the race?
Sorry, I lost. If I had the chance, I'd love to race it again. Now I remember that it disappeared after I pursued it to a crossroad. Did you happen to see which way it went? Yes, the crossroad. You reminded me. It made a right turn there. I remember that very clearly. The direction of Stargaze in the valley. Thank you for your cooperation. The proposal of Skyfaring Commission says that the Skyfaring captured something. After you settled May, come over to Skyfaring Commission. Do you remember this though? The Starscape arrived at the crossroad and made a right turn there. I remember that very clearly.
Did you hear?
You asked me already. I'll say it one more time. The engine sound that pending starscapes sound loud, different from ordinary starscapes. Sorry, I couldn't help much. Once I get the notes, I need to head back and continue work. Thank you, young lass. Don't rush back to work. Get some rest first. Luhui would get upset to see you rushing back to work like this. It's okay if she's upset. She's always upset. But if you act nice with her and don't talk back at her, she will naturally cool down. I'm used to it. She has no time to worry about me. She's a huge producer who commands a film set with hundreds of people working. She's so capable. I should stop chatting about and go to the apothecary to see other people who don't worry about me. Young lass, go ahead and get busy. Mate, there's something I want to tell you.
Yeah.
Is something else the matter? Miss Lohui wants to fight you. It's nothing, I forgot what I want to say. Yeah, Miss Lohui wants to fight you. Is that true? I don't believe you. Even if it's true, it doesn't matter. I need to do what I need to do. Oh well. Get road data on the intersection.
I'm planning on quitting my job.
Nothing in this report makes sense.
Hey, Sukui. Look, new request report. It's a program about traffic regulations by the Skyfaring Commission speed testers. Interesting. What is it, young lady? What can I do for you today? Is this where we can check on the accident footage? I've heard all about it from Tantan. Didn't expect you to have a traffic accident after only half a day as a speed tester. Isn't that a talent of some kind to be able to show up every time an accident happens? Wouldn't you say so? Didn't think you'd be so witty. I like your sense of humor. Well, if it's a talent, it must be put to good use. The pilot dares to speed at a place just outside the Palace of Astrum. They have no respect for Skyfaring Commission. You and Tantan have done an investigation on the field. If we match the Cycrane footage, we should be able to find the starskiff that caused the accident soon. Which Cycrane footage do you want to see first?
The southwest. Yes.
From this angle, it seems that there is some problem with the starskiff's engine. Doesn't look like the original engine. Looks like it's been illegally modified.
Southeast entrance.
From this angle, the colors of the different starskiffs are obvious. I don't know how much eyewitness testimony you got.
Cycling at the northeast entrance.
This photo is more useful. You can see different starskiffs going in different directions. Have you found out where the offending starskiff went?
Yes.
Leave the photo to me. I'll leave this to you and Tantan.
A picture of the lane taken by the Cycrane. Starskiffs fly to and fro within the lane. The offending starskiff tried to hide within the traffic, only to expose itself. Yes. It's dead now? Oh wait. Tantan's here?
I just bought a new starskiff.
It's time to find the offending starskiff. Through your inquiry and my investigation, we got some testimonies. With these testimonies and the Cycrane footage, we should be able to find the starskiff we're looking for.
I want to see the photo again.
Cycrane footage definitely provides a lot of useful information. Which one would you like to see?
Clear understanding of the photo. I want to go on the testimonies again.
I'm going to check.
Testimonies are clear to me. I already know what happened.
Which is the offending starskiff in this picture? It's the third one from the left. Alright, let me check this starskiff's record. After investigation and comparison, Tantan manages to find data on the offending starskiff. The suspect is a criminal record of modifying starskiffs. The suspect departed from Stargaze and Navalia before the accident occurred, then returned to Stargaze and Navalia after the accident. Looks like the suspect was testing their starskiff engine on a public lane. After the accident, they ran away. It should be in the Stargazer Navalia by now. Your inference seems right. Let's get to Stargazer Navalia to catch the suspect. Alright. Stargazer Navalia. Here it is. This is the illegally modified Starskiff. From its appearance, it's no different from an ordinary Starskiff. Even the engine, I don't think it's that different. The keel near the bow is broken. Seems to explain the crack sound. Without a doubt, this is the prime suspect of the Starskiff accident. Hey, what are you looking at? You've never seen a competition level race Starskiff before, have you?
Never seen a beat up vehicle like this. Is this really yours? This is truly a masterpiece.
Yeah, that's right. It's a masterpiece. You do have some taste. If you want to take a photo with my Starskiff, that's fine. Hello, I am Tantan, a law enforcement officer at the Skyfaring Commission who manages lane safety. Here's my ID. You are suspected of being involved in a traffic violation and illegal Starskiff modifications. By law, we will confiscate this Starskiff and return it after the investigation ends. I believe you when I see the evidence. Where is the rule of law? Do you have any evidence to prove that? Tasty field nutrient bar, yes. Confirm. Come on. Can you take this seriously? Show him the actual evidence. Images. This is my Starskiff. Oh, it's just bluffing. Didn't think you'd have this hard evidence. Skyfaring Commission only sent you to catch me, right? I don't think you're succeeding in your mission. Stop them, bucket up bolts. Gonna fight the Starskiff? Oh.
Commencing support.
Oh. This is gonna take a while.
A blade knows no mirth. The fight is set.
Just a little something.
Too little. Failed to set you.
I'm okay. Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
That paradise may be savor it for me. I will dispatch you.
Too easy. I'm placing you in criminal detention for assaulting law enforcement officers of the Skyfaring Commission. There's no way you can escape from this. As for the victim, we don't have May's contact information, right? Please get in touch with her employer.
How about compensation? Skyfaring Commission will contact her.
Don't worry. Although I don't have much experience with traffic accidents, I am very familiar with compensation matters. The Skyfaring Commission will contact May later. For now, we can just tell them that we have arrested the suspect. Leave this matter to me.
The Skyfaring Commission has apprehended the culprit. No need to worry about the subsequent penalties and compensation. Sorry for troubling you with all this. I'll help May with the subsequent penalties, but I am a little confused. Do I need to continue talking with May about her dismissal? In employment, is the exchange of services for payment the most important thing, or is it the interpersonal relationship it created? Being paid for labor is more important. Interpersonal ties are more important. Seems you already have your answer. I'm just an outsider. My opinion isn't important to the relationship between you two. You might have come to me for your opinion, but I think you already know the answer. In that case, both May and I are very grateful for you. Let's meet in Starskiff Haven. I'll still have something for you to show my appreciation. I don't know why, but with you I'm able to say things I could never say before. Can I have this Starskiff if they're confiscating it? Can't really tell if it's broken. I don't know, it's not really... Doesn't seem obvious. Well, anyway. This thing is taking a bit longer than I would have liked.
Where to now?
But whatever.
I've contacted the lawyer I know to help May with the compensation matter. It's all thanks to your help, Cascade. Please accept this little token of my gratitude. Thank you, young lady. Actually, I don't need compensation. I'm grateful as long as I can still work. Take every bit of compensation you deserve. Are you worried that Miss Luhui will fire you? It's not Miss Luhui who needs to compensate you. Yeah, it's not Miss Luhui who needs to compensate you. Oh, my stupid words. That's not what I meant. Please don't be mad, Miss Luhui. May, I've been thinking about this for a long time. After your current employment contract expires, I'm afraid I won't extend it. I hope you can understand. Huh? What are you going to do then? Are you going to recruit someone else? About that. Relax. I won't recruit anyone else. Relax? How can I relax? How are you going to do all the chores by yourself? Miss Luhui can finish them alone, right? Are you worried that Miss Luhui is going to hire someone else? Miss Luhui, it is best that you hire another housekeeper to help you. I'm just butting in every time. For now, I'm not planning to. Then, let me tell you how to do all the housework. That way I can put my mind at ease.
May takes out a note and a vegetable shopping list and asks Luhui to take a closer look at them.
From here to here, it's about the order of cleaning the rooms. Oh, another thing, you always leave trash in the kitchen and forget to take them out. Now that I'm gone, you need to remember not to let the trash pile up for more than one night. Okay. What are these squares over here? The dishcloth is placed in this cabinet. As for the cloth for wiping the table, I put it on the second cabinet door in the kitchen, and the kitchen clothes are placed separately. Look at this page. It has all the names for the foodstuffs that the baby hates to eat written on it. He won't eat these, even if you cut them into pieces. These are the meals I plan that will guarantee a superb supply of nutrition. You love spicy food, but don't eat too much, or you will get heartburn. This is really detailed. So this is the note that May wants to retrieve.
Yes. That I couldn't get.
I know my mind isn't that sharp, so I jotted down everything. Even if I'm gone later, these notes will still be very useful to Miss Luhui. In the water the flowers section, you drew a glass that is 1/3 full of water. What does this mean? Is this the amount of water used to water the flowers each time? No, it is the amount of nutrient solution that must be used when watering flowers. Miss Luhui said that every time the amount must be just right. It can't be too much or too little. I forgot about this myself. What is this page about? A kind young lady helped me find the notebook. Must thank her. That's me! Yeah, that's me. Miss Luhui, I want to keep this page to myself. I also have to thank her. May explains the details of the housebook to Luhui, and you notice that Luhui has tears in her eyes. May hands the notebook to Luhui and leaves the room to pick up Luhui's child. The room. Luhui seems to be dumbfounded. Ask her what's going on. Well, aren't you gonna fire her? Yes? We saw them. Sorry, I got lost in thought. It's still not too late to chase her back. Are you regretting it? Don't have regrets after making a decision. Yeah, make decisions that you won't regret. It's my motto. Well, Kafka told me that motto. Right. Now's not the time for regrets, is it? Is it? Cascade, I just realized that May is not worried about losing her job. She's worried that no one can take care of you after she is gone. And I want her to say it herself. So? What is she worried about? She's worried that no one can take care of me after she is gone. I've always thought of May as an incompetent worker. But in May's heart, I'm a family member she has to take care of. You've heard me complain about May many times. I didn't know that I was not a good employer until I saw her notebook. She has written down so many things that I said. Considering May's slowness, I have no qualms about paying her well below the market average. When I'm in a bad mood, I always get mad at her and set a lot of rules for her, and she wrote them all down without complaint. After looking at the notes, I realized that she has taken care of me for 200 years. 200 years, good dang. 200 years. Must be a long time for Outworlders. It's also quite a long time for me. Why did I take everything for granted? Because May is just like family to you. So Shinto has no popular stories about the old and the helpless? Why would you ask this? There are no old people on Shinto. You mean people on Shinto don't age like Outworlders, so they aren't afraid of getting old and end up living on the streets? What an odd but reasonable point of view. May won't age, and neither will I. I was not aware of May's hardship, nor was she aware of it. If you think about it, not being able to age has its downsides too, huh? By the way, I asked you twice before and was hoping for your advice. In an employer-employee relationship, should I think of May as an hourly paid housemaid? Or as a family member who has been there with me for a long time? But this time I don't need to ask anymore. I already have the answer myself. I'll stay here for a while. I should stop bothering you now. Have a nice day. Well, what's the answer? I'm just a bit confused. Even though you are a complete stranger to me, I can already feel how kind you are, and I really want to do my best to return the favor. As for May, I took her for granted and failed to notice all she has done for me. Forgive me if I'm being nosy, though whenever you feel that being taken care of by a dear family member is a given, please don't take it for granted like I did. I'll stay here for a while. I should stop bothering you now. Have a nice day. She regrets her decision, sorta. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's nice. A nice story to end the day. Yep. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's see. Achivo. Yes. Yes.
Single barrel makes Fire block attacks towards Clara 13 times. 13 labors. Okay, what's in the mail? We got nothing. Alright. Claim all. Very good. Alright. That'll do. Synthesia. Alright, I got some new recipes. Unlock recipe. Ruby potion. Enhancement paste. That'll do. And yeah, catch you guys next time. Peach.